Hello and welcome on YouTube. If you're joining us on YouTube, that is. We're back for yet more, where we're going to be trying to stay out of the death spiral. We've managed to get our maintenance going again with a bit of automation. The fuel is also looking a lot better. Still not perfect, but it's definitely a lot healthier than it has been. And with there being a bit of a backlog coming in, it should be good. Should be good going forward. So what we're not going to do is we are not going to re-enable. We're not going to re-enable the trucks too quickly, because that's how you end up overdoing things. So we're going to get going though, and you're tired too, but good apart from that. Yeah, that is fair. And yes, there are death spirals in Captain of Industry because of the settings that I'm playing on. I'm playing on the ridiculous settings where things stop working, and all the costs are increased, and I think you have to do the more complicated steps, shall we say, just to keep things working. Yeah, I'm going to disable the boost on that. We don't have the rubber. We are at least making construction parts, which will allow us to continue to build things. Ooh. This is built. I think I am going to try to get that going ASAP, to be honest. Because it's going to take a long time to grow. Right, coal. Go back down to 2 and 4, iron 2 and 4. Terraforming 1 and 1 is probably fine. Actually, where are you currently working? You're currently working over here. And you are out of fuel. That's fine. This is only a kind of a vanity thing at this point over this side. So that is totally fine to be like that. Oh boy. What we do want to be working on is ensuring that the fuel stays pumping, because we need to be able to get more diesel out. To be able to refuel that other thing. Do, however, need to get at least some diesel into the system for rubber. Which we're getting the occasional dribble. Great, but it's at least something. We have a lot of things to construct over here. And, ooh, the only one I don't have an intermediary for is gravel over here. I think. Yeah, I think it's only the gravel we don't have an intermediary for. Which is a problem. Which seems like it might be a problem, but in theory it's fine. I think I may also cancel that construction for rock, as we've got rock over here that we can just tap into. Somehow. We can figure that out at a later date. Hello there, Nico. Yes, it's quite spaghetti, isn't it? It is quite spaghetti. This will be water. What are you doing? How's your factory doing? Why? What's going on here? Oh, that was going to be coal, wasn't it? We need to get coal in there. I always think I was saying we were just going to join it up to that one, and we've only got one place to deposit it. Yeah, I think it is going to be the easiest to get it to go. Maybe run over like that and then what? Can't you connect? Oh, that was... That's how I want it. Oh. Get rid of that bit. Then connect it like so. Because that's then the coal sorted and only needing one input to go to both things, which I think is better. Yeah. We'll leave it for now, unconstructed. But we are missing wood. Oh. Tree harvester has no fuel. Right. That's a problem. And the fuel is running low. The fuel is running low because we have no coal, and we have no coal. Oh, probably because they're both out of fuel. They're both out of fuel. I have to leave you turned off until we have a steady supply of fuel, I think. Thing is, we can't even burn wood into charcoal. Feels like you have too many cement slab mixers or too little crushers. I have no idea how to import a blueprint, but I'm going to build it from scratch, to be fair. I'd kind of prefer that way. But my thinking is based on, for every 60, you need 3 and 9. So this will do 24 of the slag, which is 3 every 60. So 4 times 3 is 12. So that's double what you'd need. And then I've got 2 crushers to do 16 of the have I done that backwards? May have done that backwards. Oh, crumbs. Oh no, wait, no. 8 and 8 is 16, which would be enough for the 12 that's needed for that. And then 24 every 60. I'd need 27 to use it fully. Ah, yes. No, I think it's fine because I think I'd gone with 24 being 3 less than the 27 that would... Oh no, that'd be 3 times for 3 of them, wouldn't it? It'd be 36, not 27. So I think I will need another crusher if I'm to do this with this build. It's slightly awkward because I don't have the space to put it in now. I think I can work around this later. I think for now I just need to get it running and I can fix it. So that's going to do 2 of these rotary kilns will feed 4. I think I've just not got enough of these crushers ever. I think I did my maths wrong on the slag. I think I did 27 is the right number, but it's not. The sand is right because of that. That makes it enough sand. I've just got 1 less crusher than I need, but just to get it going, I think I'll be all right, because what I'll need to do is I'll need to deconstruct a bit of this U-shaped conveyor to be able to fit another machine in here anyway. So I may as well wait until it's up and running, and then at that point I can just extend this belt along to feed it into the back so that we can still use the same belt. So I just need to push it out and back 1, because I'll need to put a belt in, because I won't be able to join it like this one is. And then this one will come back. Yeah, it should be fine. I can modify it later. I'm not too concerned. I'm slightly concerned, but I'm not too concerned. Oh, I'm concerned with the fuel situation. Okay, but there is coal on its way. I think I need to get a few of these fancy ones. So that I can construct this. That one is urgent. Oh, that's rock, not coal. Okay, copper production, you need to be paused so that I can utilize this coal. Really? Are you just going to refuel? No. Yeah, fine then. We're going to get coal and take it over there. Good. We're once again immediately so close to the wire. %46.23% concerned. It's a very specific amount. And probably a very justified amount of concern. We're constantly flying by the seat of our pants here. Maintenance is doing okay. The iron is starting up again. Now that we're getting some fuel into the miners. Need coal to be provided, which means we need some of these fancy construction parts, which is we need wood. Where is my woodcutter? I haven't a clue. Oh, there it is. Do need to unpause this though, temporarily, because we do need some vehicle parts. Because we need to get those trees planted. Um, May as well just plant the whole lot anywhere that we can. Yep, I think for now, while we figure it out, we'll leave it like that. Hello, Cobalt Ethon. Welcome. You get into year 100 and you still not used more than 1 time speed. You like it chill and cozy? No, that's fair. Would you believe it? Har har har. How you doing, Ethan? Ethon? Ethan? Yeah, Ethon. That's how it's spelt, but it's probably not how it's pronounced. Almost have enough. Okay, we are doing okay on the vehicle maintenance front. We're still struggling on the fuel. We definitely need this wood supply. Because that will help us with keeping this running. Who's good? How are you? Ethan is not a real word or name, so it's fine. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I'm doing alright. I'm a bit sleepy, but I'm alright. Still streaming away. We are very close to a death spiral, and we have been very close to a death spiral for 8 episodes now. So you could say that things could be going better, and you would be right. Taking out the side of this mountain. Because there's coal under there. Unfortunately, there's lots of rock in the way, but we need to what is it? Work at it. Well, the death spiral. Well, we're struggling generally with keeping the maintenance high enough, keeping the fuel high enough, and we've not got enough population. A combination of reasons. Mostly because I'm an idiot and I've put it on as hard a difficulty as I can. But yeah. We are still suffering away. Yes, we definitely need to keep the vehicle fuel consumption down, because that is what we are struggling with right now. What is the research that I'm even working on at the moment? Settlement water. I sort of feel like I need to be working on biofuel. Or would advanced diesel be a suitable option? Is that a better use of the raw oil? So crude oil at the moment, we're getting 20 from 6 crude. Yeah, 27 from 60 crude. This one we get 36 from 60. Hello, Liam. I thought that was Nico then for a second, same colour. Was mode. Do you have belts yet? Yes, we have belts. You don't need coal input anymore then. You demolished the whole cargo container town. Nice. Well, you do still need coal because you need coal for the steam, right? But it's 30 coal to make 48 steam. And then 48 steam goes... 6 is used, 9 is used per sort of bit. So you're getting a cost of 5.3. No. You can get 5.3 reactions out of it. So that is just over the 6. Just better, slightly better than the 6 coal. I do need to do something, that much is certain. But this is now going to keep running a lot longer and easier because we now have the coal input. So I'm a lot more comfortable with that. We do need to get our bricks up and running. Then we can feed that in automatically too. How are you doing though, Liam? Do we have enough? We do. We're going to briefly put that up to a 2 just so we can get the tree planter. So we are kind of gradually making rubber again. Right, I'm much happier now that that is a bit more solidly automated. That is completely saturated. And we have a little bit of a stockpile over here as well. Right. I can actually start to think about the next thing. Which I think is going to have to be getting the cargo ship up and running. No, we need more people, really, don't we? Which means more construction parts, which is so you can now be assigned to here. I have no idea what the best harvesting option is. In terms of timescales and actual gain. Like, it almost looks like the 80-80. So the 80 to 88% is the best one with a 25% increase in that based on this being 0.0762 versus 0.963, 762, 0.9693, and then yeah, so that one is the best one in theory. I think we're going to need a lot of space for this. Oh, the colony's health is atrocious. We sometimes having vitamins and sometimes not. We have pollution of both air, vehicle, land and water. Yeah, they're not healthy. And that is my fault. But there's not really that much I can do at the moment. I kind of just need them to work. And I also need more housing. So we are getting a bit of a stockpile of slabs, so that is good. So what I might do is actually I'm going to pause the dirt storage. Get a bit of a stockpile of iron. But what that means is once that is done, we can then tear down this, take... Limestone's already out of that. We can get rid of that. We can kind of siphon the water from there. In fact, we may want to just demolish that. How's the groundwater actually looking? Totally fine. So I think what we probably want to do is change our supply and make it a pipe to where we need it. Look, hello there, another nerd. Welcome, welcome. How are you? I hope you're doing well, and yeah, enjoy the lurk. I'm not sure how we'll pave the world with cinder blocks, but yeah, that's a fair question. That is a fair question. I'm not really sure myself. Okay, so they're going to manually bring the water for now. That's A-OK. for a little bit. Oh, which of these takes the construction parts too? Did not realise that. Also, that is eating through our copper, unfortunately, which we are not exactly creating. Consumption, production. Consumption is rising, production is barely stable. So the question is, do I just need more trucks? No, because every now and again they stop and refuel. Anyway. We could do with getting the copper going as well. Let's just complete some of the easy bits. Get it at least doing something. Oh, except we don't have people to run the machines. Which means we do need this building. We're going to slightly increase you. Ooh, how is the planting? Slow, but it's going to chug along. I'm okay with that. Let's make every other one a tree plant. For both of these. Interesting pattern. Tree planting is now going, so that's good. Yep. Oh, blocked. No, it isn't. That's a lie. Oh, no, sorry, it's not a lie. There is an issue with throughput. Maintenance, fuel, coal, doing okay. Do you occasionally dump way more waste or something? You don't waste in the ocean. I don't dump waste in the ocean. Well, sorry, I dump water waste in the ocean. I have a stockpile of waste, shall we say. I've used it to get around the island as well. You're never going to be able to mine anything, are you? I think what I need to do is mine an easier way through here. Even then, that's still going to take an absolute ice age. I assume you mean this one. I think only a teeny tiny amount went in. This one I leveled up to I leveled up to 13, and a teeny tiny amount I think went in, but not a huge amount. Otherwise, everything has been kept on the island. So I think it just slightly clipped the edge and possibly a little bit went in, but not much. I don't know why I'm saving it all, but I just am. Ooh, those struts are going to be in the way, aren't they? If I do want to build another crusher. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to sort of get ahead of it. And do the crusher now. With pillar. So let's see if this will work. That definitely won't. Just do that. Do that. Awkward. There we go, that works. So that is an additional crusher fitted in. You just continuously run out of bonus foods, resetting your health bonuses. I honestly don't know enough about it. I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, but I've not really played this much. I was mostly using the bonus foods. I was mostly including the bonus foods every now and again to see. I was gradually increasing our production of it to make sure that we could actually keep up with the food. Because I don't have many farms, you know? So I was experimenting. I haven't updated the game. What do you mean I haven't updated the game? As is learning game mechanics by being beaten around the head by him. Pretty much. Doing 50-50 potatoes and greens gives you good yield and better health. In theory, yes, but I had no... the problem was I wasn't getting enough food from the vegetables because of the vegetables constantly dying in the non-rain seasons towards the start. So I got one irrigated, which I was struggling to even keep irrigated, which I'm now doing 50-50. I have not yet upgraded another one because I just have nowhere near the materials to do it. What is wrong with you? Nothing needs to get to you. I don't care if you can't get to it. Can't get to those ones, but you're not complaining. That's because I actually turned those ones off. That would explain it. Oh, I should have stopped that a long time ago. Oh, crap. That's going to cause us problems. Because we're not going to have the vehicle part. On your current save, you're making wheat for hydrogen production and you're starving for water. Ah. I hope I've not messed this up. Still at 37, but we are still constructing this, I suppose. Get these little bits built. That one's going to be a bit trickier to do. But what do we actually need to be finished in order to get this at least running? Need these belts and whatnot, don't we? Did improve your air quality quite a bit. I mean, I can see why. It does make sense that it would. Ooh. We're actually needing more power than we're generating. That's That's interesting. For construction parts, we are lacking copper, which is a lack of that, which is too much output, not enough throughput of that. I think we need to get copper actually being constructed properly now. Oh, you are actually ready to be made. Nothing is making you. That is concerning. So you are ready and waiting to be made, and there is a bit of you that is ready, is actually able to be made and is not being made. Definitely need more population. Now the mechanical parts is finally starting to catch up. Or at least kind of stabilize. Low supply of diesel. I think that's just because trucks keep coming and taking every now and again. Okay. Okay. What do I need to do to actually start progressing? I need to get the copper working, otherwise we're going to have a maintenance issue. Although we are currently sat at full of these electronics for now, meaning that we have a little bit of a respite. Teeny tiny hidden bit down there. So I think we prioritize one of them first. I need to work out what I need to actually build in order for this to also work. So that needs to be high priority. This needs to be high priority, high priority. Then I need, I'm just going to make you. You. I know it's slightly cheating the system, but makes it slightly easier. Next question, would you like me to comment on my progress? I don't really mind, to be honest. I know I'm not going to be doing things in an ideal way, so that's fine. I'm not looking to be perfect or anything. I'm just playing as I play. I may, but I will say, don't take offense if I don't take your suggestions, if I don't use your suggestions, because I'll be kind of playing it the way I want to play it. Hence the title. I'm all for tips and tricks. Nothing against that. It's more a case of I may not do everything perfectly, because I may have to just react and whatnot. Unity is becoming Unreal Engine. So yeah, if you want to comment away. Go for it. I won't be upset or offended or anything. Gives me things to think about for the future as well, because I imagine you'll be talking about things that I'm yet to reach, you know? So if it helps, it helps. That is still doing its thing. You mean all we need to stabilize right now is vegetables and housing? I can see that. I can see that. So we're making potatoes and vegetables. That's trees, vegetables and vegetables. Vegetables. We're going to try it. Try and swap over to veggies and potatoes. Veggies, potatoes, veggies, potatoes. I'm going to leave these two as potatoes and trees, because I do want to make sure that we continue to plant. And I think since we do have the vehicle parts, we may as well take advantage of that fact and get a couple more diggers. We'll put a digger You've managed to get up there slightly. I think I've done this bit wonky as well, although we are actually starting to finally dig up a little. Yeah, no, I've made a mistake. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to work on going to the side a bit. Oh, what have I done? Yes, we're going to then start going up across so that it's a little less devastating. Right. Oh, that one is getting built. Vehicle stuff is good. Fuel is good. We're out of copper completely. But we're still producing, so I'd say we're doing okay on copper, really. I don't think we need the rest of that to go. Do need this to be built, though. Oops. You bring that across. Right. Yeah, it's this that keeps happening. We'll dry out due to a lack of water, and then we end up with no vegetables. Whereas at least with potatoes, we tend to get a much more ready supply because they can survive the water loss a little better. We don't have enough to get a second one of these. It was a real push to actually get this one up and running. Right, what happens if I switch this from a 10 to a 9? What? No, nothing, because we just don't have the workers still, even for a 9. All right. Good to know. Gonna give that a quick boost. Hello there, Creed. How are you doing? Hydrate everyone, by the way. Oh, and then we're going to turn that boost off because we're out of construction parts. Sadly, somewhat sick. Still. That is not good. Didn't know hard mode would be that hard on you. I'm doing alright. I'm a bit tired, but I'm okay overall. Yeah, so the settings for hard mode are they're basically the Admiral, but worse. So everything is on the absolute worst it can be. Everything stops working. 100% increased costs for construction. 400% for research. More maintenance consumption, fuel consumption, goods and services, food consumption, all of that. Everything is on the hardest it can be. Pollution impact 100%. Base health, you can't go lower than standard. So yeah. Which is why it's so difficult. And yeah. Everything just is hard. I enjoy playing games like this. I enjoy the struggle, shall we say, of just about scraping by. I quite like it in a twisted way. You know? There's just something about being able to keep clawing along that I enjoy. Right. So when are we playing Tarkov again? That's a good question. Probably when I'm in a bit of a better setup. When I'm a bit more regular at streaming as well. I'm actually a bit more settled. Is probably when I'll do Tarkov again, to be quite honest. Get the output constructed. I think I need you to actually be producing. I have no idea what that caused to be shut down. Oh, that caused the copper to be shut down. That is not ideal. We're going to pause you, because that should free up some workers. we've got our first cement mixer. We just don't have the things supplying it, nor the workers for it. Well, we don't have the things automatically supplying it, sorry. Current hardcore wipe is a bit much since you don't want to grind the game that hard, but you're up for some playing PvE, Liam, and you find it a lot better. Yeah, I'd probably play the PvE, to be honest, because as much as I like playing games on difficult modes, I was finding it a bit stressful, in a way. You want to order a truck of steam? Same with Waz, need a different setup, but nearly done, lol. Been a while for you, Liam. You'll have to give us quite a heads up when you're going to be starting, because I'll be there when you do start. And it's a little bit easier once you get used to the AI, but no cheaters and longer raids, because you are not waiting for people is amazing. Yeah, I mean, at the minute I'm only on Monday guaranteed, and then Wednesdays as an occasional. And Monday's only guaranteed if I'm not busy. Like this Monday just gone, I was out for the day for personal reasons. And first 2 Mondays in August, I will be at a juggling convention. So I won't be around for those 2. But they're guaranteed streams unless I have other sort of more pressing plans. Whereas the Wednesday, it's an if I have the energy. PvE doesn't have the hardcore rule set. Not sure where the news starts. Just trying stuff weird how close to release they are testing it. I mean, it kind of makes sense to be testing wild things if it's close to release. Also, does that mean it's actually close to being released? And why are you not getting... Where's the copper? Does the copper need a second digger? I think the copper might need a second digger. Which is fine, because we do have a spare digger. Tree planting is going. Still got plenty to dig. You need workers, and you need this to be finished. Low diesel. Kind of. So whenever a truck comes along and fills up, why do we have 249 of that? Ah, because of this. Yeah, that's gonna fill up in a second, so that's fine. Holy fire stack, Batman. Flare stack. It's supposed to come out this year. All right. 1.0 end of this year. Interesting. That should be quite fun. Come on, copper. I need you digging. Which means I need more trucks working. I think I should probably be going up the hill a little bit. Reduce the fall, the sliding. Because at the minute it's a lot of sliding, really. Could not store all of the potatoes. It's possibly time for you to be vegetables then. Okay, we just need people. For people, we need housing, which means we need construction parts. Wait, which thing blinded you? Fire stack? Flare stack? Which flare stack? Oh, the one you placed. I was thinking, what flare stack do I have? I thought I was missing something. Oh. What are you? You're that which is manufactured sand. Ah, we just okay again. That was a lack. That is a lack of workers at this point. That's what's stopping us. I'm going to have to make some specialized setups rather than this general build everything. But I needed this general, well, I say everything, I mean everything important. I needed this built to get me going, really. At the end of the day. What I'll need to do is build a dedicated set of assemblers for construction parts of the various levels. We weren't expecting a 10-meter tall flame tongue. Yeah, that does make sense. Oh, here we go. Which means it's probably worth turning... I should have turned the beacon on a while ago. What I can actually do is adopt some population. It will give us an immediate boost, and I probably should go and explore. Oh. An abundance of copper ore there. Ah. That is being built. Go with 20. We are going to boost the construction just a little bit. Okay. Once these get going, all of these, we can turn this one into a pile of rubble. It's more steps, more people, but it's more effective and efficient. Oh. I think, yep, we've run out of placement. So let's increase the dumping designated zone. Ooh. We're out of bricks. Concrete slabs, rather. So we're going to unboost and unboost. I didn't realise we were out of them. Pause you. We're lacking 7 people. Beacons are lit. Gondor calls for aid. Copper is chugging through. You're not an expert in Roman numerals, but you're almost sure building 2 doesn't upgrade to building 4. I think you might be right. What are you... Why? What? Vegetables lost due to lack of water. See, this is the problem I'm having with the vegetables, is a lack of water because it's on dry, which then results in an overall net loss of food, which is just annoying because we then end up starving, and it just creates a vicious cycle. The only vegetables we really have are from this, I believe. I'd love to get another one of these upgraded to an irrigated farm, but I just don't have the materials. And I think I also need to do something about my power as well. We're missing 9 people. I think we can pause that for a little bit. Oh, we're out of power. I need to... Oh, so many things I need to do. Yeah, but it's all salty water. is the problem. Power is a major issue. Rather not have to build another one of these, but I think I'm going to have to. So I'd much rather get to the power generation, but I don't think I'm going to get there yet. I need another power generator in the meantime. There's no way around it. Get me an urgent build, please. Ah, okay, so we're good on that output. Is it worth sticking a fuel station on? Because yeah, I think it is. Because they'll stop filling up here, and all the excess fuel will go to the fuel station anyway. We got some refugees. Oh. Look at that, we have no alerts for like the first time ever. Alright, they're not allowed to refuel here. They have to go to this fuel station. Because this fuel station will gradually get fuel. He just needs to catch up. Briefly. So we'll let that get to full before we then fiddle with this setting again. Cool. Fuel's okay, maintenance is okay, coal, food, yep, still looking alright. We actually have workers. Which means we are getting concrete slabs out. Power is still a problem. That we're facing, but we are hopefully going to be doing okay with it. Eventually, once it pulls its finger out and actually builds the diesel generator. could just connect it directly up. But then things wouldn't be able to get underneath. Yeah, that wouldn't end well. There is going to be a little bit of not enough fuel for refilling for a bit as it figures things out. But it's working on it. It's getting better at it. The fuel station does have fuel. Oh, we desperately need this other one up and running as soon as possible. Because we just don't have parts. Sorry, the power. We're going to temporarily turn that back on as well. Just while we are struggling. Oi. Stop stealing water. We are having a power problem. Oh, it's because I turned that off, being able to export. They can no longer take it to this power generator. I see. New refugees. All blocked due to full output. Pause that for a little bit. We do have a supply. Coal. That's not a problem. Boost that to 160. Leave it at 140. Just need a few more construction parts to be made. To then be delivered. Oh, there we go. Oh, good. Right, we should not have any power problems for a little bit. So with the fact that that is now running like that, that's going to be a lot better. So I can just let this build generally. That's going to help. And we're going to pause that one actually. Ooh, who's run out of mining? Oh, terraforming has actually managed to complete its job. It's genuinely a bit surprising. Okay. I'm only doing this over here so that we can get another oil pump or two constructed. Just to make sure we do actually have the throughput. Because as you can see, we've fallen behind somewhat. Okay. Breathe easily, or breathe a little bit more easily. I'd like to deny output from there, but I think before I do I need one final diesel generator. To replace this one. The fuel station is out of fuel. Yeah, I thought that might be the case. Cannot export. Yeah, I've blocked it. Which actually is a problem for emergency. If the distiller needs an emergency refilling. Can they get through then? No, can they really not fit through that gap? Huh. It's a bigger footprint than I expected. What about that? Can you get out of there? No, apparently you can't. Why? Why? Trucks need 3 wide. Oh. I thought it was 2. That's where I'm going wrong. Let's do it like that. They should be able to get through there, right? Yeah. Apparently I had that wrong this whole time, and just somehow got a bit lucky. Digger machines is 5. Oh, so like the diggers and stuff. There we go. Starting to collect up a little bit of construction parts. Good. Bigger we should be able to do 3-2. Bigger machines would need 5. Don't ask for spoilers already then. So could you feed it with groundwater? Sorry, I missed that message. I do have a groundwater pump up here, and I have been meaning to pipe it down. I just haven't got around to it, and partly because part of that is because we're digging away at the ground. It would be going over a little bit. Okay, so trucks cannot export from there. You can be paused. You just need to let it refill again. Fuel, no fuel, no fuel, no fuel. That's totally understood. Totally expected. Not a problem. That is by design. Another one drying out due to a lack of water. I think we're going to have to go back to potatoes. Yeah, once these other pipes back up a little bit, more of it will go to the fuel station and will allow better refueling. Okay, we've got construction parts well underway. Aha! Our sorter is done. Leave you paused. Rock as well, we'll leave paused because I can just pull straight out. Okay, essentially though, we are going to go like this. Build everything. You are flag output. So we need you built, we need you built. Those two we can leave. And then we can actually have copper up and running. I'd forgotten that was paused. Excavator has no fuel, no fuel. This isn't working. Why isn't this working? It should theoretically be the same. Was Admiral of Pipelines. good at laying pipes down in spaghetti format. You know what? I think it is finally starting to catch up. No jobs. You're kind of trapped up there. Sort of feel like I need to mine that one out because it's a problem, it being stuck. So what I might do is I might actually mine out here. Just to try and drop it down. I'll come back to that bit later, but I need to try and drop that one. This fuel station just isn't working for me. I mean, it should be working the same way in theory. You know, we have to just go back to that and just do without the fuel station, which sucks. It's going to absolutely destroy it. Probably a temporary issue. The fuel station is limited in the speed it can ingest. That would make sense. I think what I possibly also need to do in the future is have a fluid storage behind it, directly behind it, so that it can have a reserve building and then just feed in directly. Barrel thing. Oh, that, yeah. Yeah, I was the reason I was hoping for the fuel station was to could do that actually. That might help. Because I wanted it to be able to refuel the excavators specifically. That was kind of the point of it. So I might actually just leave it like that. And then it can just do the excavators and stuff as and when. And then that still allows the trickle through from there. Yeah, we'll do that. Right, we are starting to struggle on pickups. So we're going to re-enable a couple. Where's our biggest issue? Ah, it's all of this. Oh, and of course, yeah, they're not going to be able to do anything with it, are they? Because they won't be able to fit, so I'm going to actually do that. And do that. Get rid of that. So then they can fit down the side and all is good. I am also going to need to think level that off a bit. Oh yeah, that's how this works. I needed a flat surface, we fill it full of rubbish. As well make use of the rubbish. Yep, adding in those couple of extra pickup trucks has done a world of wonders. I think that's fine. You're out of mining stuff. That's alright, actually. What's your next terraforming job, eh? Clean up this side a little. Go in, across, yeah, we'll do that. Oops, that was a bit of a fast spin. Edit the area, draw a rectangle. Good. Copper is looking a-okay, weirdly. Right. Not OSHA compliant. We laugh in the face of regulation. We're fighting for survival here. I just don't like the islanders. I don't know. Pick and choose as you wish. Wait, can you not get to that? Oh! Oops. That should be copper. And then you've got your copper out. Yep, that's fine. So, can they access? Technically they can. Or do they have to go in at a specific side? I don't think they have to go... No, they can get there. I just hadn't set it to copper. Okay. Just me being a dum-dum. Urgent. Urgent. Should be copper. Urgent. It's already high. Oh. Oh, there's the coal input. We need to make sure that we are at least producing some of the next type. Boost and boost. So we do need to get some more of the advanced ones being made. That. Go back to that. Maybe we need a second truck. Yeah, we're going to keep that up to 180. The trucks are starting to struggle again. Food is declining. Fuel is doing alright. Maintenance is doing alright. We're starting to make various bits and pieces. May as well do a little bit of research. How do we choose to receive recyclables? Like, what does it come out as? What type of storage do we need? Is it square building? I would like to get the recyclables, to be honest. Ooh, settlement water is done. So let's get a water facility because that'll improve the settlement. I think it's time to get rid of the copper build there, isn't it? Really? Yeah, we need you as a high priority as well. You finished, finished, and not quite enough. What are you delivering? How? What? I don't really understand that, but sure. Pause that lot of dumping for a bit. I'd like to get this stuff at the side going. What are we missing? Not enough workers. Oh, we're down to not enough workers. Again. That is okay, because we can turn that back on and get some workers. You two have to be high priorities. We're down by 5. What happened? Oh, I turned that on. We do need new research, though. Now then, the question is, which is more important? Cargo depot for bringing in oil and whatnot. Not pipes to advanced diesel. Or biofuel. Yeah, we're already kind of struggling with food, to be honest. Or power generation. Or do we go for... No, we don't. We've got a groundwater pump. We've got enough of that. Gas combustion. Oh. So eventually we can do biofuel, and if we store the heavy oil for later as well as the light oil, we can do gas combustion to get the steam rather than having to use coal. We need to use coal to start with, unfortunately. That is interesting. That is interesting. I think... I need to think about it. I think I better think it out again. I think I need to think about it. And with that said, I think we're probably going to leave it there for today, to be honest. I'm thinking that I need to go for advanced diesel next, though. And then power generation, and then gas combustion for creating the steam and burning it off and whatnot. Yeah. I think we're probably going to go advanced diesel, power generation, gas combustion. But for now, we're going to leave it there. Because we have made progress today. We have made progress. We've got the majority of this made. We've got it kind of running through. We probably do want to start making cement, actually. As it happens. Yeah, because we seem to have burnt through it all. Yeah. Don't need that on boost anymore. we're gradually building more of that. We're gradually building more of this. So, that all said and done, we are going to leave it here. And I'm going to say thank you very much for joining today. I very nearly didn't do this stream, but I'm kind of glad I did. If you, yeah, we'll be back. I think Monday. Yeah, next Monday, unless things go really wrong, we'll be back. I doubt there'll be one on Wednesday, just because the following, just because I'll be going away for a week, well, just under 2 weeks. At the end of that week, so the Wednesday I'll probably be busy packing and getting ready and whatnot. So there's a good chance it'll be next Monday, and then after that it will be the 18th of August, which is a bit of a jump. 3 weeks. But there we go. That's how it is sometimes. That's how it goes. So, thank you very much for joining today. And I'll say goodbye to YouTube. Thank you very much for joining today. If you're watching on YouTube, if you've made it, especially if you've made it all this way to the end of the episode. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, or night, no matter what time of day it is. I hope you have a wonderful one of it. And I guess we'll see you in the next one, whenever that may be. Probably Monday, or after Monday if it's on YouTube. So, thank you, and goodbye.